Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to Michael in the Morning. Today is Saturday, July 25th, 2020, and this is your second stimulus package update. In today's video, we're going to go over how the U.S. nears a single-day record as new virus cases topped 73,000 cases yesterday. Then new information on a vaccine and what Dr. Fauci said in an interview yesterday on Friday. Moving on, we're going to talk about Steven Mnuchin and how he said the GOP legislation and the second stimulus package would include another round of $1,200 direct payments to the same group of individuals as before. He said our proposal is the exact same provision as last time. And finally, we're going to get into Nancy Pelosi and what she said about the $600 per week and $2,400 per month enhanced unemployment benefits. But before we get started, I want to address something I saw in my video yesterday in the comments. A lot of you guys think that my titles are clickbait or you don't believe what I'm saying. If you don't believe anything I'm saying, I always show all the articles on the screen in the video. And if you don't watch the video and you just listen, well, you could go ahead and read the articles I link in the description. Every single video, I link articles I talk about in the description, and I show all of them on the screen. So you don't have to believe me. You could always read the articles if you want. Also, before we get started, don't forget to get your $5 immediately when you download the Acorns Investing app, and you can get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull Investing app as well. Anyways, let's get right into it. So the U.S. nears a single-day record as infections show no sign of slowing down. The United States on Friday came just short of breaking its single-day record for new virus cases, adding more than 73,400 cases in a single day. This is the second highest daily total and signaling that the infection has no signs of slowing down. The single-day record was set on July 16th, and it was 75,697 cases. So we almost topped that yesterday. Since June 24th, the 7-day average has more than doubled from 31,000 cases a day to more than 66,000 cases a day. Friday was also the fourth consecutive day that we saw over 1,100 deaths in a day. So things are continuing to increase and we're continuing to see more cases every single day. Next up is new data on the virus is showing that virus infections are taking a lasting toll on people, even among those who had cases that were not severe and did not seek hospital care. Many people with milder virus symptoms continue to report health issues 2 or 3 weeks after testing positive for the virus, according to a new report from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. The study found that 35% of people who had the virus and were able to self-treat were not at their usual level of health 2 to 3 weeks after testing. In addition to this, for people 18 to 34 years old with no underlying health issues, 1 in 5 were still feeling ill weeks later. Next up is Dr. Anthony Fauci during an interview with the Post on Friday said states hit hard by the virus in recent weeks needed to halt or walk back on their reopenings as they grapple with surges of infections. He also goes on to explain how the vaccine would likely not be widely available until several months into 2021. Public health officials and scientists right now expect to know whether at least one of the numerous potential virus vaccines in development is safe and effective by the end of December or early next year. Health officials say there is no returning to normal until we have a vaccine in place, and also Jerome Powell and other officials have said the same thing. Right now, more than 150 potential vaccines are being worked on all across the world, according to the World Health Organization, and at least 25 of these potential vaccines are already in human trials. But right now, there are no FDA-approved drugs or vaccines. So just important to keep in mind that even though there are hundreds of people working on vaccines, there are hundreds of vaccines being developed, it doesn't necessarily mean that one will be passed, and there's no guarantee that we will have one by December. They're hoping that, but right now, they can't guarantee that we will have a vaccine by the end of this year or even early next year. Moving on, Steven Mnuchin said the GOP legislation would include another round of $1,200 direct payments to the same group of individuals as before. He said our proposal is the exact same provision as last time. He told this to reporters the other day, and he said that the Republicans worked to finalize a series of stimulus bills that would counteroffer to a plan from the Democrats and what they said earlier in the year. What this means is that according to Steven Mnuchin, if you received a check in the first round, you would receive one in the second. So that means individuals earning up to $75,000 a year would receive $1,200 payments for themselves and $500 for each dependent they have. In addition to this, couples earning up to $150,000 a year would also qualify, and the amount phases out until you reach $99,000 for individuals and $198,000 for couples. Using the same parameters as last round would mean that the IRS could get payments out to people very quickly, and that has been one of the goals and one of the things that the White House administration has said. They want to make sure these payments can get out as fast as possible. One way to do this is to issue payments to the same people as the first round. Democrats have been pushing to extend who receives the direct stimulus checks to include college students, adult dependents, and households where some members are non-citizens. And according to a person familiar with the proposal and what is going on in the debates right now, they said it is likely to include adult dependents to be eligible for the next round of stimulus. So they are planning on extending it a bit, but it hasn't been finalized. That is just according to Steven Mnuchin. And finally, the administration officials on Friday had floated a short-term extension to avoid legislative cliff on July 31st and the $600 per week and $2,400 per month payments expiring to buy additional time to reach a compromise. Pelosi again ruled out this short-term extension of these $600 per week payments, pushing back that we need broader aid. And she repeatedly dismissed questions about this because she said it is a tactic in order to not honor our other responsibilities, and she would not consider passing just an extension of these benefits alone, because then they're gonna not pass everything else, and it's gonna be harder to get the Republicans to pass everything else. That is what Nancy Pelosi said on Friday. She goes on to explain that the other responsibilities that they need to make sure money is passed for right now includes allocating trillions of dollars more in federal aid for states, cities, schools, and virus testing. She said, I would be very much averse to separating this out into a separate bill and extending these unemployment benefits and lose all leverage for meeting all of the other needs we need to focus on right now. So she said she wouldn't consider doing a smaller bill right now because she wants to make sure a broader bill is passed with everything that needs to be included. So anyways, that is just a quick update on what is going on in the world today on Saturday, July 25th, 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to get $5 immediately when you download the Acorns Investing app and get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull Investing app using the link down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video down below, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.